today I'm making something that I've not had for a long time, and I've not made it for a long time either. So this is a different recipe that I'm using, but hopefully it will work out well. So I'm going to be making spicy bean burgers, and this mix is actually gluten free, so if you add a gluten free bun, you're sorted. So let's see how we make it. Okay, so in a frying pan I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and we're going to heat this up on high. And once the oil's heated, we are going to add 1 onion which has been finely chopped, and we're going to fry these for 4 minutes until they've softened. Once the onions have softened, we're going to add 2 cloves of garlic which have been finely chopped, and we're going to fry these for 2 minutes. Once that's done, we're going to add 1 red pepper which has been finely diced, and if you do like it spicy, you can also add 2 jalapeno peppers which have been de-seeded and finely diced as well. And then we're going to fry this off for 2 minutes. Okay, and after 2 minutes we are going to add a teaspoon of smoked paprika and a teaspoon of ground cumin, and we're going to add quite a bit of salt, and then we're going to fry this off for another 1 minute. Right, once that's done, we're going to take it off the heat and set it aside. Next, we're going to add 1 tin of red kidney beans, that's a 400 gram tin, to a food processor. They have been drained and rinsed and patted dry. And then we're going to add the onion and pepper mix. And then we are going to pulse this until it's combined, but still hold some of its texture. So I think it should look something like that. So next up, we're going to add this mixture to a bowl. And then we are going to add a tin of lentils. Now I've got brown lentils, you can use green lentils. It's a 400 gram tin. If you've got dried lentils, I think you need to soak them I don't know how long for, but you want 250 grams. So they've been rinsed, drained and rinsed, and try to dry them off as much as I can. And then we're going to mix this all together. Right, now we're going to add a bit more salt and some pepper. And mix that in as well. Once that's mixed in, we need to make the patties. So this mix should make 4 patties. I think you want to wet your hands first. So I'll just run them under the tap, otherwise it's all going to stick to your hands. And we'll make 4 patties out of this. Just like that. Once that's done, we're going to put these in the fridge for 30 minutes. Okay, so we've been chilling for half an hour and now we're ready to cook them. I'm only having one, so the other 3 I'm going to put in the freezer like this until they become firm, and then put them into a freezer bag and they'll be ready when I want them. I just have to defrost them thoroughly and then follow on from this step. But first thing, before I cook them, I'm just going to whip up some sweet potato fries. Well, they're not quite fries, but sweet potato chunks. So I'm going to be cooking them in the air fryer. So I have chopped them up and I've added about a tablespoon of oil and a little bit of paprika, about half a teaspoon, and some salt and pepper. So I've heated my air fryer, so I'm going to put them in, and they're probably going to take about 20 minutes, but I'll keep an eye on them. Okay, so onto the burger. I've got my frying pan out and I'm going to add some 1 cow spray, and I've got this on a medium to high heat. And I'm going to add one of the burgers and we're going to fry it for about 2 minutes. When you flip the burger, add some more 1 cow spray before you flip it. And fry on that side for another 2 minutes. Once you've fried on both sides, we're going to transfer onto a baking sheet. There we go, and we're going to go in the oven at 200 degrees for 10 minutes. So while we're waiting, I'm going to make a sauce to go with the burgers. So if you're doing all 4 burgers, you should have 100 mils of sour cream or natural yogurt. I've got sour cream. I've done 50 mils. And then you want to add some chipotle paste. I think that's how it's said. If you're doing 100 mils, you want 2 teaspoons of this. So I'm supposed to have 1 teaspoon, but I really don't like things too hot, so I'm going to add half a teaspoon and just mix it together. So that's your sauce ready. Okay, so for the buns I've actually got a bap, and it says you want to toast it on a griddle. I don't have a griddle, so I've got one of my stone pans out, and I'm just going to put them on there for a couple of minutes. Okay, that didn't take a couple of minutes. The pan was hot already, so it only took a minute. So I've got my bun ready. I'm going to spread on some of this sauce. And we'll do it top and bottom. And I'm going to add a couple of little gem lettuce leaves. You can also add some tomatoes sliced really thickly and some avocado sliced thinly. It's quartered and sliced thinly, but I don't really like them, so I'm just going to go with the lettuce today. Okay, so the burger's been in for 10 minutes, so that should be ready. So we're going to add that to our bun. Okay, so I can see it is coming apart, but I think my lentils were still quite moist. But there we go, we'll put the lid on. Let's cut this in half and take a look inside. Okay, so there you have it. I'm just going to wait for the fries to finish cooking and then we'll give it a try. Okay, so the fries are done. One more. So, there you have it. Spicy bean burger and sweet potato fries. Okay, let's give this a try then. Here goes. That's nice. I was a little bit worried about the sauce, but that's nice. And the fries? It's the first time I've done sweet potato fries in the air fryer, and they're good as well. So, that's a brilliant meal for me. Keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye!